everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Black 2 No Healing in Battle Revenge Rainbow Wedlocke. In the last episode, we've finished what we had initially started the episode prior over here on Route 16 when Arachnophobia Sonora had died against the duo with Scraggy. We had to halt the episode and ended up replacing him with Marcus, our Metatite. And we cleared up what we had started that episode in the last episode, exploring the Lost Learned Forest, even catching our encounters on Route 16 and in the forest, clearing out all the trainers in sight, and we even put Marcus in a musical, which was pretty funny while we picked on a Patrat, and then proceeded to almost lose Marcus and Catherine to a trainer with a Watchog. So it was Revenge of the Patrat. Yeah, the Revenge of the Patrat. So we luckily managed to evade that because losing Marcus in his first ever battle would have been very, very upsetting, considering that was the first battle besides training after Sonora died. It would have been a hard time. But since then, it's been quite a while since I recorded. However, I have been hitting up the Join Avenue, and there's a couple of things I'd like to share here before we actually jump into the episode. So, I was sort through my bag as well, but I believe I haven't been buying any berries because we've been pretty stocked on what ones we can buy right now, and I haven't leveled up any of my shops, unfortunately, since last time. But I have actually hit the lottery a couple of times. We've got 10 berry juice, which is basically like 2 orange berry at the same time because you can use this as a held item. And I've gotten a revive, which I can sell, of course, and a max revive, and a PP up. A PP up is actually pretty integral to what we have going on right now, because normally I save these to the end of the game, but this is actually an item that could be very useful for us at this stage, because there's a Pokemon on our team that has a move with only 5 power points, and that's going to be his best attacking move for a long time. So I'm actually going to use this PP up right away. It's the 4th prize that you can get, the 4th place prize in the raffle in the Join Avenue. And I'd like to use that to boost Lout's Ancient Power up to 6 instead of 5. I feel like that's a really good use for it right now, and if he ends up dying and it never mattered, oh well, it was a free PP up, why not use it? And I guess we'll go ahead and sell the Max Revive and the Revive and sell off some more items, because my money's been taking a hit because I've been buying like fresh water and stuff like that to use off screen, of course. Well, not off screen, to use outside of battle. I mean, when I need to do training, which I'm going to be needing to do this episode, and it's just good to have a whole bunch of healing items like that, and Moo Moo Milk, of course, too, for once our Pokemon get a little higher level. I'll keep the Big Mushroom. I don't remember if there's actually somebody that needs those for money later on. I don't remember what that's used for in this game, but we'll hold on to it. And I think that's all I wanted to point out. I haven't been able to get the Moonstone, unfortunately, so we're just gonna have to wait until we get to Driftvale to get that. And I've gotten 8 hard stones. That's pretty much entirely, yeah, those are all from the guy that can give you a Moonstone. I haven't gotten any luck with that. We've just gotten hard stones, but that's okay, because after this episode, we'll be able to make our way to Driftvale City and be able to evolve Trixie, our Jigglypuff, into Wigglytuff with the Moonstone that we can find west of Driftvale, if she survives this episode, which she should, because I don't really think we're going to be using Trixie in November, because in this episode, if you haven't been able to tell by the thumbnail, we're taking on the 4th gym leader of the game versus ELESA here in Nimbasa City. And to do that, the only thing left for us to do, because I'm not going to go west of Nimbasa until we're done here, that's just the way I'm going to go ahead and route this, is we need to go ahead and take down the gym trainers before we can train up and fight ELESA. So let's go ahead and talk to the guy that we deem to be named Billy and see why he's guarding the gym. He's like, oh, you're a challenger perhaps, huh? Well, I'm sorry, the gym leader's not here right now. I know where she went, though. She could be in the building. Well, she should be in the building where you can ride the roller coaster. It's by the entrance to this amusement park. This is considered an amusement park? What a lame amusement park. I never know that, actually. I just thought they had a cool Ferris wheel and like a gym with a roller coaster, but this is apparently an amusement park. I'd love to, oh, that's such a cool idea. Like in a future Pokemon game where they actually do a amusement park city and it's got roller coasters that take you to different buildings and stuff. Like it's a fully fleshed amusement park. That would be really cool. Like, you know, this just has one building and a Ferris wheel. Isn't this, and a stadium, I suppose. A runway. Whoa, Billy's here. Wait, is this Billy? Billy was just outside. This isn't Billy. This is a different Billy. This is Billy 2.0. It's like to ride a roller coaster. The first step is to get in the car. You know nothing about seatbelts? Billy. Wait, this isn't Billy. I don't know who he is, but Billy's outside. What if that's not Billy? What if I've been mistaken? No, that's Billy. The way he talked to me, I just got Billy vibes. Yeah, look at him. Okay, Billy's got a twin. Billy and Philly. No, I'm gonna stop because that's the saddest joke I've made in a while. Nobody would name their child Philly. Unless, what if he's Phil and Bill? Bill and Phil, that makes sense. Lil. No, never mind. All right, anyways, I guess we're gonna go ahead and start this episode with Marcus, because I have the experience share on Trixie. I'm gonna swap that between Trixie and November. I don't really want them to battle here. It's too risky. Trixie might not be able to fight an Emolga if we run into one, and November would be weak to flying. It's just not worth it. Loud Gushers, Catherine, and Marcus can very easily go ahead and take down all the gym trainers. Also, before I forget, because I almost forgot, I need a team name for Marcus and Catherine, because they were formerly known as Team Mirage when Sonora was with Catherine, but since Sonora has died, their team name was broken. And we need a new one that fits Catherine and Marcus. And I wanted to wait and let you guys actually decide this team name because, you know, I've been doing them because they just come so easy. But this one I wanted to let you guys come up with. And Magical Girl Rosa came up with a really cool one that I just felt fit really well. And this pair of Catherine and Marcus is now going to be known as Team Thunder Punch. And the reason for that is Catherine brings the thunder, Marcus brings the punch. And, you know, he can learn Thunder Punch, which is really cool. And a really interesting scenario, while we wait on this car here, is Marcus can get Thunder Punch as a Metacham at level 1 with the Move Relearner, but in Driftvale, Metatite could actually get Thunder Punch, I believe. Okay, this doesn't take me anywhere. But since Catherine has the ability Volt Absorb, if those two ever fought in a double battle, he could theoretically attack his partner and heal her up, which would be such an insanely cool strategy to put into play. I'd love to see that work out sometime. And if they ever get in a double battle, I'll make certain that Marcus always has Thunder Punch, because they're Team Thunder Punch, why not? And it'd be good for Skyla if he ever had to back her up if they came into a situation where Catherine had to no longer fight. I could have swore there were trainers in here. Maybe there's one in this car. Yeah, alright, I was gonna say, I could have swore there was more than just the 2 gym trainers. Yeah, we got these guys, which technically aren't gym trainers, but they're old gym trainers. I'm gonna call them gym trainers. I'm gonna guess this is Rich Boy Winston. That's from Hoenn, but I figured, who knows, maybe he traveled to the amusement park. Maybe he likes roller coasters. Don't question Rich Boy Winston and his Zigzagoon. Maybe they just wanted to go for a stroll on the roller coaster, and who knows? Who knows? Maybe Zigzagoon has Shockwave and he could be a great person to fight in ELESA's gym. Maybe Winston's ELESA's boyfriend. Maybe, you never know. It's a Rainbow Wedlocke after all. He could have come to visit his beautiful model girlfriend. Personally, ELESA's not really my type, but what did we talk about with the creepy Ferris wheel man? Just don't have to let them know that. Personally, you'll find out my type if you do not know when we get to the 6th gym leader of the game. We got Force Palm. What's up? So yeah, this is going to be easy to replace Rock Smash with. Rock Smash only has 40 power in this game, and it can lower the defense of the Pokemon, which is really useful, of course. But Force Palm can also paralyze, which could save somebody's life if it actually came down to it. So since I can't get rid of Strength, Confusion's too important, and Detect is as well, we're going to go ahead and get rid of Rock Smash for Force Palm. And we're only 1 level away from the level limit with Marcus, so we won't have to train him too much, if at all, if I decide to keep using him. But since I had the experience share on Trixie in November here, I'll probably just go ahead and leave. Yeah, we'll fight some gym trainers with Lout and Gushers, but for now, I'm going to go ahead and leave Marcus up front if there is another trainer. I don't know why there would be one single trainer in this entire gym. I'm fairly certain there's somebody with an Emolga, and I'm pretty sure that the trainers in the gym have Elekid and Flaffy, so the Emolga might be here. I don't remember if there's an Emolga. It's a scary thing, obviously, and Marcus can't really fight Emolga too safely because he's weak to flying, of course. However, we'll be able to do that with Catherine since Catherine does resist. Always immune to electric, and actually, thinking on that, she has the leftovers, but I'd rather her have the wide lens for fighting against Emolga because they can use double team, and I don't want to ever miss with Thunderfang. Yeah, there is another one. There's a girl. I feel like Leia, like from Star Wars. Even though I've never seen Star Wars, I know of the name Leia, and I don't know why, but she just looks like a Leia, like L-E-I-A. Colette. You know what? She's named after a toothpaste. That's fine with me. You know, don't forget to brush your teeth, kids. I was never good at it, personally. I didn't like doing it as a kid, so I did neglect my teeth when I was younger. And still, like, as an adult, I'm not the best at it, but I try. So trying to give you guys a nice reminder. Don't forget, of course, it's always good. And if I could ever go back in time when I was a little kid, I would be on that. Trust me, because teeth problems are never fun. But take care of your teeth. I don't care if you use Crest, Colette, or what you have, or charcoal. I don't care. You know, they brushed their teeth with charcoal on Survivor. Probably not the best route or course of action, but if it's all you've got, brush your teeth with charcoal. Anyways, at the end of the gym, there's this girl. We have to fight her too, don't we? I'm just feeling Marcus. We're gonna ride it out with Marcus. He's the new guy. I'm sure some people didn't watch the last episode. They'd like to see Marcus in action, of course. So we're gonna ride this one out with Marcus one more time. And I'm guessing she has an Emolga, so I'll just switch into Catherine and it'll all be Andy. She's like, oh my, did you come here looking for ELESA? I'm sorry you just missed her. She went for the gym, but take this. A paralyze heal. You're gonna need it. What shade? She just threw shade at me. Like, oh, she threw a paralyze heal at me. All right, she doesn't fight me, so I'll fight the first trainers in the gym with Marcus. We'll fight the other trainers in the gym with Lout and Gushers for a little bit of preparation, of course, for what they have coming their way. This episode's a big boy episode, I just realized. Because, like, we have the gym and something else times 3. So, what's up, dude? Remember Hiker Andy? He's looking away like, I've embarrassed that lady. I remember her. I told her she's not my type. To her face. All right, Billy, let's talk for real. I hope I didn't get you mixed up with your brother, Philly. He's like, what do you think? Are you surprised? This gym is speaking frankly, of course. A glittering fashion show and a dazzling stage. Well, for now, I'll give you this. Stay hydrated. My friends, have some fresh water. Give me a second. I need to take a drink of my water here. Stay hydrated. Always drink water, of course. I'm going to do that for every single gym, as long as I have a water. I should always have a water when I'm recording. Never mind, Billy continues, and he's like, in this Pokemon gym, we'll have you proceed by defeating the trainers waiting on the catwalk. By the way, Electric-type Pokemon do not do well against Ground-type moves. Oh, but Ground-type moves don't work on a Pokemon called Emolga. This is true. I've got a strategy for that. Billy, do not fret. Karma is here. All right, I love the music in this gym. This is one of my favorite gym redesigns. It's just so the music is like pumping, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Watch it. Here we go. We're walking on the catwalk. Karma is a model. Let's go. It's so good. It's like, oh yeah. It's like, welcome to the Nimbasa Gym, a stylish Pokemon battle and fashion show created by Pokemon for Pokemon. Yeah, it's starting right now. All right, I'm pretty certain she's probably got an Emolga. They throw one at me right at the start, you know, to say, hey, you can't use ground types on this Pokemon. Ricola. It's like the health, you know, the brush your teeth, take care of yourself. You know, you got to take your cough medicine. They're all named after medicine so far, which, fittingly enough, I'm not allowed to use medicine in battle. So, you know what, Elekid? Oh, it's level 29? My God. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. My level limit is literally 30. And this thing's one level lower. Oh, that's what I was really worried about that. Oh, no. I actually had thought about that, too. Holy crap. That went through my mind. I was like, what if it has Electro Ball? And I'm like, nah, Elekid's too slow for an Electro Ball. Elekid's not actually that slow. All right, and a Flappy. So obviously Marcus is in no shape to fight this Flappy, but Catherine is. She's immune to electricity. I don't see any scenario that this Flappy takes advantage of us and takes Catherine out of here. It might be a little bit of a slower fight because Catherine doesn't have anything that's great to attack an electric-type Pokemon with. I have Return. I have Dig. Dummy. I could have just used the Dig and it would have been done. I can't use... Dang it! I forgot electric types could still be paralyzed. Uh-oh. I should have used Dig. Alright, my thought process is, Dig's risky because I have to hit through Paralysis twice. However, if I do hit through at least once, I avoid a turn of its attacks. However, Return with its takedown would probably end up getting rid of it. So yeah, that's my best bet here. I think I'm gonna go for Return. I just have to hit it. Alright, it went for Charge, which doesn't really matter. It raises the power of an electric attack and special defense. I'm not using any special moves. We hit, which is really good, and it can't hit me with electric moves, so Charge is therefore useless. I just have to hit one more time. But I think it could kill me with Takedown before the recoil damage would kill it. So luckily it's not using Takedown. We'll be able to hit it through right here. Dang it. I thought we would actually hit through there. I was channeling. I was manifesting the win right there, but unfortunately it just didn't work for me. It's unfortunate indeed. All right, hit through Christy. Hit through Catherine. There was a reference there, but I blew it. All right, see you later, Laffy. And that's it for Ricola. And I need to give the experience share to November just to make training November just slightly bit easier. Trixie already hit 28, and, you know, listen to it. They're gonna do woo woo. I love the, you know, that, it's like, oh, it's so good. The music in this place is insane. All right, Loudon Gushers, it's your time to shine. There might actually be 3 trainers here. Regardless, I'm gonna lead with Loudon Gushers. Well, Gushers is actually, yeah, it's still weak to electric. Maybe it is Marcus and Catherine's gym now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to lead with Marcus and Catherine. Obviously, though, I'm going to heal them because I'm not allowed to heal in battle. That would be pretty stupid. To enter the fight with them both paralyzed and all half dead. Let's do it. Castelia cones. That's what they're for. And you can heal them both without exiting to the bag again because it's Gen 5 and they love me. All right, fresh water. It's so good. It's like the most addicting music there is. Anyways, let's do it. You know, it's like, let's do it. Ooh, it's so good. Look at her do a little spin. She's so good. I thought there were only 2 trainers in here, but apparently it's 3. I had forgotten that. But Marcus and Catherine should be fine, even with Emolga. Emolga is a frightening thing, and I'm expecting it at some point. But as long as it's not the lead, it's not the end of the world, because Marcus can take up the lead. Catherine can go ahead and come in and take up the Emolga. Everything will be good. And maybe it will even become the Marcus hitting level 30, and I won't even have to train Marcus, which will just make time a little bit easier, obviously. The training will be fairly minimal, though, if nobody dies, because everybody's fairly close to level 30 as is. So as long as we hit through with Force Palm, we're in good standing. We're faster because Flaffy's fairly slow. Marcus is not actually that slow. He's pretty quick. And we didn't get hit with static, which is always a good thing. And a part of me is feeling confusion. But Confusion's not going to take it out from the stage, I'm fairly certain, especially with that special defense boost. And it would just avoid the static, but I'd probably be paralyzed anyways by like a thunder wave because I did knock it out. So let's just gamble here. And we took it out without the static, so our gamble paid off. And Blitzel. Yeah, I'm going to switch to Catherine, let Catherine do it just because Marcus would hit level 30 from this, and I wouldn't be able to lead with Marcus in the next fight if I decided to go ahead then do that route. However, I'm 99% certain they're going to have an Emolga at the next trainer because they haven't seen an Emolga quite yet, and that would be a pretty good lead for Lout. So I'm not too sure, but losing Lout and Gushers before ELESA would be the most devastating thing of all time. So I don't know if that's really a good route for me. Regardless, Catherine's going to lead the fight, obviously, because she's super quick. She can use Dig, take out Blitzel in one shot. No matter what it does, it's over for him. For her, it's a girl Blitzel. See you later, Blitzel. Yeah, even with the bad attack stat that Catherine has as a Jolteon, that's it for Fleming. I didn't pay attention to her name at the start, but that's a weird name. Fleming's like a last name. I went to a school with somebody that had Fleming as a last name, actually. They were in a grade below me, but I always remembered their name. But, yeah, I don't even say their first name, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, this is tough. Lout, I believe in him being able to take down an Emolga, obviously. And you're like, well, if he can't take down an Emolga here, then he can't beat ELESA. Well, he'll be evolved by the time we fight ELESA. That's the problem. That's really tough. We have Ancient Power, which is great. I can't do that in good conscience, knowing that Gushers is weak to electric right now. I'm just going to lead with Marcus. Well, this is just their gym to take down trainers in. So, am I fully healed? I'm fairly certain. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, Marcus hit level 30 in the fight. We'll have to train him, and we got one more trainer to go before ELESA. Let's do it. Oh, so good. It'll never get old. She's like, the show is coming to its finale. Now I'm going to see if you're worthy to stand on the same stage as ELESA. Now that I think about it, leading with Marcus was actually a bad call because I'm guaranteed to fight a lead Emolga here. And I knew about that. It's a Blitzel. Perfect. We can take that out. Fight the Emolga with Catherine. Easy game. If there's not an Emolga in the gym trainers, like, it's bad design personally, especially when Billy straight up tells you, Emolga, you know, wouldn't they want to show you this Pokemon had you not seen it before? You know, it's possible. When if this was your first Pokemon game, you know what I mean? It's possible you've never seen, you're like, what's an Emolga? You know, obviously it will say its name in the gym battle, but giving you a little practice against it would be a good thing. Blitzel's faster than Metatype. Good to know. Don't paralyze me. You paralyzed me. My luck in this game's not been too good, but at least we hit through, and I'll be able to seal Blitzel's fate. All right, Marcus is super strong. Not the best defensive-wise, but really strong. Elegant. It's gonna use Electro Ball. I want to hit level 30, all right? Like, I'll stay in and switch. It's gonna use an electric type attack. There's no scenario that it could kill Catherine, even with the switch. Even if it had Pursuit, which I know they don't get, I would be able to take it. So I'm not concerned. I just want to be able to have Marcus hit 30 so I won't have to train him at all during the training montage. I'm gonna set up a light screen. That's not actually a problem. A Reflect would be kind of an issue, but I don't think it can get Reflect, and if it does, I doubt it has it. Dig can go underground, take the next turn, and that'll be it for Elekid and Ampere. Used light screen twice in a row. It's gorgeous. That's not the first time I've had somebody with electric type Pokemon do stupid things. But that's gonna be it for Ampere. And that's all the trainers, and Marcus hits level 30 in the process. And November it's 28. Training is not gonna take too long. November wants to learn Venoshock. I literally had you know that move before. I got rid of it. Do you think I'd reteach it? Like, if I wanted to, I have a TM. So, you know, if that comes down to my strategy, then I'll reteach Venoshock at some point. And then she's just gonna walk on off. And then it unveils the gym leader. Look at her. She's stylish. She's like, my name is ELESA. I'm the gym leader. Duh. What a show for the gym leader. I am totally going to go ahead and fight ELESA. But of course, I have to do that after I train up my team. I need to get my entire team to the level limit of 30, which Marcus is actually sitting at right now. But I need to get them to level 30 because the level limit for this playthrough is actually 2 lower than the gym leader's highest level Pokemon. So it's already lower than I would normally be going into in a normal Wedlocke challenge with a regular level limit. So going in right now is a bad idea. I have to train or I would wipe. So with that being said, we've cleared out everything that I can up till this point, except for the area west of Nimbasa, but like I said, that's going to be held off until after we beat Nimbasa City in its entirety. So the only thing left for me to do up till this point is to take down the 4th gym leader of the game, which is the electric-type gym leader ELESA that we just saw. But before I can do that, I have to train my entire team to the level limit of level 30. And for 3 of my Pokemon, for half of my team, something special happens at level 30 for half of my team. And I'll be done with training here soon. And once we are, we'll see what that special thing is. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode so far. And if you have been enjoying it, don't forget to crush that like button for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started training. Shouldn't take too long. And when I'm done, I'll get back to you. So until then, enjoy the music!
If we only could talk just a little, find a place where the past is forgiven. You moved on, I am stuck in the middle. Tried to run, but there's nowhere to go. Even in my sleep, I'm calling out your name, but I never wanted things to be this way, this way. Smell your hair for a second, just like I used to do, girl, what happened? In my dreams, all I see is the caption. Tried to run, but there's nowhere to go. Even in my sleep, I'm calling out your name, but I never wanted things to be this way, this way. Trying to give up my ex, I don't admit I want you back. No matter what I say, still you know I do miss you. I do miss Sometimes I wish that I never met you. It's so hard, so damn hard to forget you. And no words could explain how I miss you. Girl, I do. I'm trying to keep up with my ex. I don't admit I want you back. No matter what I say, still you know I do miss you. I'm trying to keep up with my ex. I don't admit I want you back. No matter what I say, still you know I do miss you. 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 Hey, hey. 'Cause baby, I miss you. I swear that I miss you.
Alright guys, training is all done. And you might be like, why are you in Castelia City instead of Nimbasa? The gym's in Nimbasa. And you would be correct about that. However, I didn't actually completely finish training quite yet. Like I said, half of our team is going to experience something very soon, and our team from this moment onwards won't ever be the same again. And because of that, I wanted to get it on screen. Obviously, I'm talking about not one, not two, but 3 evolutions. Half of our team is going to be fully evolved right here and now. And as you can tell, the 3 Pokemon that aren't quite level 30 evolve at level 30, being Gushers, our Shellos, Lout, our Shieldon, and November, our Whirlipede. They're all 1 level from evolving, and Gushers just so happens to be 728 experience away. And with boosted experience, like these Sequel Clause Pokemon get, I calculated that this breeder right here gives 729 experience. So we're gonna fight her one last time. This is where I've been training pretty much most of the time. I've done some wild battles as well, as you guys had watched, unless you skipped it, of course. But Irene here should give 729, unless my math skills are horrific, which that's also definitely a possibility. But at level 30, Gushers, Lout, and November all evolve. And that means only 2 Pokemon on our team are no longer going to be fully evolved, and that's going to be Trixie and Marcus. So the Eviolite swapping around won't be as annoying anymore, to say the least, because we'll have that sorted, of course. We'll only have to swap between 2 Pokemon until next episode, when hopefully Trixie will be evolved, should nothing bad happen. But while training, nobody really learned anything. Catherine tried to learn Agility, but it wasn't about it. And Gushers learned Body Slam there, and I got rid of Mud Sport. Now, Mud Sport I was actually going to keep for the gym, because it weakens electric type attacks. However, it only weakens electric moves until I switch out. And I'll be immune to electric, so it's going to be completely redundant once I evolve Gushers here. So I decided to go for Body Slam instead, because it can paralyze and it can save our lives one day. So with that, Gushers hits level 30. And we are going to see our first of the 3 evolutions this episode. While Gushers, our Shellos, is evolving. And Gushers evolved into Gastrodon, a Pokemon completely unobtainable in the Unova region normally, and something very cool to see us use in this game. Something very common in one region, but very, very cool in another. If Shellos didn't evolve at level 30 and this was our team, we would be in a very dark place for ELESA. But thankfully, because Gushers and Lout can evolve, I feel very confident in what's ahead for us. Because with Lout hitting level 30, he is evolving as well! And our Shieldon Lout evolved into Bastiodon! And I love Bastiodon! What a really awesome Pokemon to be seeing here in Unova once again because of Sequel Clause. And I probably would have been able to defeat ELESA just fine with just Gushers as a Gastrodon. But having Bastiodon, I know I'll be able to defeat ELESA without any problems. And now Team Odon finally makes sense. And Lout wants to learn Block. No! We're gonna give up on that one. And last but not least, November, our Whirlipede, is finally going to evolve. Into yet another insanely cool Pokemon. Our November evolved into Scolipede, a Pokemon I've really wanted to use for a long time, and we're finally going to get the chance to use Scolipede. She's really gonna bring the toxicity now. And once learned Baton Pass. This is a tough call for me. Baton Pass is incredibly useful, especially because I can pass Iron Defense over to Trixie, who doesn't have very much defense. I don't see this being a strategy I'm going to want to use right now. And for that reason, I'm not going to teach Baton Pass yet. I won't be able to reteach it until after we defeat Clay and we gain access to the move relearner, but I don't see myself needing it from here to there. I hope I don't regret this decision, but I'm going to go ahead and decline on Baton Pass. Alright, so with our team being fully evolved, I did use our 2 rare candies to do that just because I wanted to save myself time, and it's easier to evolve all 3 in a quick succession like that should I use all 2 rare candies, and I got Gushers really close, of course, so I can do it in the fight. Let's check out our 3 very different Pokemon. This team is getting stacked, and once Marcus and Trixie evolve, we are going to have a very powerful team of 6. I'm really looking forward to this. So Gushers, at level 30, is now a Gastrodon, and look at these stats. She gains the ground typing, meaning she is immune to electric type attacks, which is going to change the game. And since we have ground type hidden power, we're going to be able to have stab ground type attack that's fairly strong, that can't miss really unless it lowers my accuracy somehow against ELESA, which is going to make this fight something that we can win. And Lout as a Bastiodon is very slow, same with Gushers of course, but 112 defense and 102 special defense. Not the greatest attacking stats, like Gushers has, a little bit better of course, but either way, that bulk, he'll be able to help us out with whatever we need for sure, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that help us out. I can't wait to see how this goes. And last but not least, we have November, our Scolipede now. Really good attack, really fast even though we have a minus speed nature, and just overall insanely good. I am so excited for these 3, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for this adventure. So I'm going to go ahead back to the Pokemon Center, heal up, prepare my team, get their strategies prepared how I want them, and I'll meet you guys in the Nimbasa gym for one last time. Alright guys, here we are on the runway once again. It is time for our 4th gym challenge of this adventure. And this is, in my opinion, one of the gym leaders in Unova that has real capability of destroying an entire team. This is one of the harder gym leaders in the game normally, but I hope the pair of Team Odon can do what I had built them for and take down ELESA without any casualties. I believe in them strongly, and even though we're not able to heal in battle, I really think that Team Odon has what it takes to take down ELESA without any problems. I have prepared my strategy to the best of my abilities, to the best of what I have available anyways. I have prepared backup strategies in case the absolute worst does come to fruition. And other than that, there's really nothing left for me to do other than talk to ELESA herself and get this battle started. I'm nervous, but out of all the gyms that we've fought so far, I am more confident than ever for this one. And confidence can bring great loss if you're not careful. And you should always be scared and always be wary for what could come at you. But I believe I know what her team is. I know what she has for the most part. I should be safe. This should be clean cut, and I really, really, really hope that it is. Because if something happens to Team Odon, we very well could lose the challenge right here and now. It is no guarantee, regardless of how well stacked Team Odon is for this. Sequel Clause is a really cool addition to this playthrough, and it's giving us a great advantage right here, regardless of the difficult rules. My level limit is 2 levels lower than the gym leader's highest level, and I'm not allowed to use any items in battle, aside from held items, of course. So, it's a brute force operation right now. Hopefully, I can show ELESA our hidden power, and it'll be enough to take her down. So, with that being said, let's talk to ELESA and get this show on the road. Welcome to the main stage. My beloved Pokemon and your Pokemon shall compete. We're going to see whose star shines brightest. Time for the 4th gym leader of our Pokemon Black 2. No healing in battle, Rainbow Wedlocke versus ELESA, the electric type gym leader of Nimbasa City in the Unova region, and it's challenge mode. And first up's Emolga. It's level 30 and an electric flying type. And I need your help, Gushers. You are now fully evolved and you are in your first battle as a Gastrodon. I hope this is not your last. Alright, so Emolga is a pretty big threat in this fight. It's my main threat, because I could have led with Lout, but I'm worried because it has the move Electro Ball most likely. And since Lout is so slow, even with his massive defense and special defense, I think Emolga could lay down the hurt on him pretty badly. But I don't think they can do much to Gushers. That was my biggest hang up on who to lead with, and I could have made the wrong decision. Regardless, ELESA's main strategy in this gym is to use the move Volt Switch. Volt Switch makes it so they deal damage to you and then they get back and she switches into another Pokemon. It's theoretically the same thing as U-Turn, except an electric type attack. So, that's not going to be an issue for this fight because Gushers is a ground type. We're immune to Volt Switch, so we can't be hit with it. Meaning Emolga is either going to stay in or she's going to switch. I'm certain that this thing probably has something similar to Acrobatics. I need to get rid of Emolga immediately. And Body Slam is not my best bet here, obviously, because I could be paralyzed via static. So my best course of action right now, since I can't use ground type attacks on Emolga, like Billy said at the start of the gym, I need to lay down Water Pulse, and hopefully we can get rid of it in at least 2 shots. At least 3 shots. Maybe Rain Dance. I hadn't given that thought. What would Rain Dance help me with? Obviously none of our Pokemon have Thunder, and it wouldn't work on Gushers anyways. Rain Dance wouldn't hurt me, and if it's gonna take at least 3... I'm gonna go for Water Pulse and feel this out. And it's gonna go for Aerial Ace. Alright, Acrobatics is much more deadly than Aerial Ace, so I'm not too concerned to see that. And it did a little bit more than I would like to see. Let's see how much Water Pulse is going to do. It didn't do over half, which is my fear. And I would force her to heal if I used another one, which is a fear. I feel like Rain Dance might be a bad call on my end. I'm gonna go for Rain Dance. I'll be able to take it out next turn. It's gonna, yeah, I think getting rid of Emolga immediately is #1 priority. And if I go for Water Pulse, she'll heal next turn. And if I use Rain Dance and then Water Pulse, that will be it for Emolga. So that's what we're going to go ahead and commit with. It's gonna use Aerial Ace again. And it didn't crit. Good. Alright, Rain Dance, Gushers. So, I'm really scared because if it crits me from this stage with Aerial Ace, it might be able to kill Gushers. And if it has Acrobatics hidden in the wings, it could kill me right here, and there's not anything I can do about it. I have to go for it, and it doesn't have Acrobatics. Do not crit me. Good. And our Citrus Berry will enact. I'm hoping that was the correct item to give Gushers, because that's it for Emolga, and we're sitting at half health, which I'm not feeling so comfortable in, actually. But we have gotten rid of one of the Pokemon, and I think Gushers is going to get a little bit of a break right here. Because next up is Joltik. So this Joltik, you might be like, why is she sitting in Joltik? This is her Challenge Mode edition. It's a bug and electric type, but it has something to down Gushers with right here and now. And I wasn't aware of that. It does know the move Energy Ball, and this was spoiled to me by the comment section. However, don't feel bad. I wouldn't have fought Joltik with Gushers anyways. That's what Lout's for. Lout can easily get rid of Joltik, and if I have to, he can stay in the future. So that's what we're gonna do. Get on back, Gushers. I need your help right here, right now, Lout. Let's do this, Bastiodon. You are a hulking machine. and you're going to crush this tiny little bug. It's level 30 and a bug electric type, and it makes us too nervous to eat berries. And luckily for us, Lout's not holding a berry, so that's not going to be an issue here. And the rain is still in effect. However, I think I'll be able to drop Joltik in a single Ancient Power. And if we get a little... That's not good. It didn't do much, obviously, but it's a really bad thing to be hit with right here because I think Zebstrika is going to come out. No, it's Flaffy. All right. What could Flaffy do to Lout? Either way, I need the Ancient Power boost. It could really help us out here in the long run. Yeah, we got the Ancient Power boost! Lout, you machine! Okay, I just realized a big mistake. Lout has no other moves to attack with. I forgot. I forgot about that. Maybe that PP up would make a difference here. This is tough. This is definitely a corner I've been backed into here. I would have given him I don't have a Leopard Berry, it wouldn't have mattered. So, this is interesting. There's a lot of threats on his team right now. I gotta be able to get rid of Joltik with Lout. I can't fight that Joltik with Gushers. She will die. But I don't want to switch and get rid of the Ancient Power boost right here. This is a tough decision to be put in here. I hadn't even considered Volt Switch. I should have. That's her whole strategy. I just got done saying that. So I might have to PP stall in a no healing challenge once again. But with Lout, it's very possible. This just could go on for an hour with Rest and Iron Defense and Attract, because I think all of her Pokemon are female, because she's one. So I don't want to attack Flaffy, but I don't want to give up the Ancient Power boost. Let me use Iron Defense and just see what it's going to do. It might use Volt Switch again. And if that's the case and it goes into Zebstrika, it'll probably prioritize Flame Charge. And with all the defense that we're going to have, I'd be fairly safe to attract it and go from there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit to Iron Defense. It's using something with decreased priority? What? I hadn't even considered Thunder Wave. It's not the end of the world, though, because I can use Rest to get rid of the paralysis. I'm not really concerned about the paralysis right here now. I want it to use Volt Switch and hopefully go into Joltik. And I'm going to rely on it going into Joltik, and I'm going to call it out on that and go for Ancient Power. Confused, right? This is not as clean cut as I had initially thought, and I'm very nervous for Team Odon here because this might be their end. And if this is their end, it's everybody else's end too. Lout luckily doesn't have much attack. Confusion's not going to do much to him. And Leftovers will go ahead and get rid of that for us. So I might have to PP stall, and I hate doing that because it's just going to take forever. And it's not really a great strategy. It's not like insane fun to watch because it's a Bastiodon. And I am concerned about Flame Charge on Zebstrika because I don't know how much that'll do. I know we're weak to it, but we have so much defense. I don't know how I want to go about this right now. Part of me saying Rest to get rid of the paralysis, but it'll just use Thunder Wave again. I want to call it out on it going into Joltik with Volt Switch, and hopefully Ancient Power will strike. All right, it's going for Takedown for some reason. This is going to be a weird fight. I'm glad I went with the Leftovers over anything else, because no matter what, it'll always make back the damage I'm being dealt and taken from Confusion, which I hadn't even considered it having Confuse Ray. But we're always going to be sitting at fairly full health. My biggest concern is Ancient Power. It's a very long-winded fight. This might be the longest fight I've ever had on the channel. I don't know how I want to go about this. I'm going to keep laying down Ancient Power, hoping it does that. But I just want to see a single Pokemon, and I want its name to be Joltik, because then I can safely go back out into Gushers and finish this off. It is! Lout, I need you right now. You've got to hit through! You might not have another chance! No. Dang it. Alright, well, I just gotta hope this Joltik wants to stay in command. That's all I can do. Dang it. I need to get this Joltik cornered, because now it might go into Zebstrika, and that could put Lout in a really bad spot. Flaffy again. All right. How much are we going to do to it if we hit? It's all about preserving the ancient power. And as weird as it is, the confusion damage is helping us preserve that. The confusion might help us win this fight. Because whenever we hurt ourselves in confusion, ancient power does not lose a power point. I'm gonna go for ancient power again. And it's just gonna keep going for takedown. Okay. We're gonna snap out of confusion, I'm guessing. And we're gonna hit through. That's not what I wanted to see, because it's using up a power point, and those are very crucial to us right now. We didn't get the stat boost again, which would be really nice, because it might make Lout able to fight Zebstrika should it come out. We only have 4 left. This is about PP stalling them and managing our very few reserves of power points. I'm gonna go for Ancient Power one more time. Confuse Ray again. Okay. It's helping us more than it's hurting us, since Loud has such low attack. We need to not hit through right here. Or hit through and get the stat boost and have Joltik come out. We just don't want to see Zebstrika at this stage. Alright, hurting ourselves is actually a really good thing. I'm glad that Loud's all about not mind over matter. Like, he's just hurting himself over and over again. He's brute forcing. That's basically what it's coming down to. He's a big brute, and he's hitting himself. But that's okay. We want you to hurt yourself, Lout. You're saving your ancient power. That's a very interesting strategy to see come out. This is a weird fight, but it's far from done. I'm gonna commit to ancient power again, because I thought you would go for Volt Switch. We just don't want to see Zebstrika. But if we do, we need to hit, because any damage dealt to Zebstrika now could be the difference in saving us. It's Joltik again. Good! Lout! You gotta hit through, buddy! One hit and this thing's done. There we go! Ancient power! That's it for Joltik. We needed those tides to turn. Ugh, it lived. Okay, it's not great, but she'll probably heal. We have to get rid of Joltik. That's all that matters. If we run out of ancient power and Joltik is dead, I think Gushers can take it on. We gotta get rid of Joltik. You've gotta hit through. You need to hit through, Lout. You've gotta kill this Joltik now. Ancient power! I forgot we weren't confused anymore. That's really good to see. Not quite. We didn't get the stat boost. This is rough. Well, Attract won't stop her from healing. We just gotta hit. No! We wasted an ancient power! This is not looking good for us. That crit us too, which is also not looking good. If this is Zebstrika, Lout could die. It's Flaffy. Okay. This is a nasty juggling match, but we hit with ancient power on Flaffy, and I think that might be enough to knock it out. Not quite. Yuck. Lout is putting in a lot of work here, but he only has one more ancient power, and I refuse to use it until Joltik is in front of my face. So in this sense, I need to use Rest. If we don't hit through and it sends out Zebstrika, we're in trouble. Gotta hit through Lout. Joltik, okay, thank God. Zebstrika could capitalize on us and take us out if we were sitting at this HP. And we were able to use Rest. Alright, that's gonna cure our paralysis. And I don't have a Chesto Berry attached, obviously the leftovers was my best play. I need this Joltik to stay in. That's my best call. I don't really have a say in the matter, though, because I'm asleep. I'm just gonna try and use Attract on it while it's in front, but it's not going to stay. So, this is gonna... Oh, you crit me again. Joltik is really annoying me right now. This isn't good. Flaffy again. Okay. Killing Flaffy's not a priority for me right now. I need to wake up. Yeah. I want to attract Flaffy really quickly. Hopefully. Alright, we wake up on the next turn. Obviously, Rest is always 2 turns. It's going to confuse me again. Not the greatest thing, but again, it doesn't deal much damage. This is just a really weird, long, drawn-out, stall-y fight. And we could still lose Lout and Gushers. This is nowhere near done. I'm not... Yeah, there's no way Gushers outspeeds Joltik. We have to eliminate Joltik. That last ancient power cannot be wasted unless it will hit Joltik. I have to be certain that it'll hit Joltik. The only way I can see myself doing that is having Joltik in front of me attracted, and then using it and praying that it doesn't hit through with Volt Switch. So I need to attract over and over again. Have it either attract Flaffy or Joltik. We attracted Flaffy. It might not matter, but it might buy us a little bit of time to use another Iron Defense, use Rest, something. And it is immobilized by Love. So she's not using her items on Flaffy. She might only have one. I'm not entirely certain here. I doubt that's it. So I'm gonna use Iron Defense again. No, okay. So by using Iron Defense one more time, it'll put us at +5 defense. And it's gonna paralyze us again. All right, so my goal right now is to get another Iron Defense in case we get the Zebstrika to come out. And then I wanna go ahead and use Rest. Get rid of the paralysis. Hopefully it won't hit me a lot while it's immobilized. And we'll be in a good shape to use Attract right when it uses Volt Switch into Joltik. This has got a lot of moving parts, a lot of luck. We've just got to oh, Flappy's gonna take itself out. I don't know if that was good for me. It didn't take itself out yet. This is a weird battle. This is not what I was expecting. A part of me feels like I need to use Attract here. If I hit through and it goes into Joltik, that might be our saving grace. Volt Switch me. Go into Joltik, please. If this goes into Joltik and we land Ancient Power, we might be able to get rid of Joltik once and for all. There we go. Loud, you got to hit through. Yes! All right, Joltik's attracted. This is a 50-50 chance. If I do not hit Joltik with this final Ancient Power, Gushers might be forced to die unless I want to sit here for an hour and pee-pee stall Joltik. But it's not attacking me with Energy Ball. It has 10 power points and it's not even used it once. This is a scary situation to be in. I either take my move now or wait it out. And if I use it now, the Paralysis and Confusion might stop me from wasting it if it does Volt Switch. I think my best chance of all in this fight to hit this Joltik with Ancient Power is to use it right now, and fingers crossed that if it does switch out, Lout fails to attack. Yeah! Yes! There you go, Lout! That's it for Joltik! We finally got rid of that nasty little spider! It's over! All right, and next up, whoever it is, Gushers should be able to handle it from here. It's Flaffy, and Lout has no way to attack. Actually, this is a really tough call. Do I let Flaffy kill itself with Takedown? But if it used Volt Switch and came into Lout with Zebstrika, that's bad. And I think Gushers could outspeed Flaffy. I'd be cutting it close. But if I absolutely ever had to, I could go back into Lout. Do I ride this out with Lout while he's got the boosts, or do I let it go and let Gushers finish this? This is a really tough call. It all comes down to, do I think Gushers can outspeed Flaffy? And I think that she can. Lout, you did amazing for us, buddy. You might have saved you both. Get back! I need your help again, Gushers! All right, it can't use Volt Switch. It could only really use Takedown, which would put damage on Gushers I don't want. We have to outspeed. Yeah, Hidden Power! That's it for Flaffy! We have one Pokemon remaining! And it's scary because Lout doesn't have the boosts anymore, and he's paralyzed. If Gushers somehow dies right here, Lout might be stuck in to die. We have to take this Zebstrika out immediately! And we're not sitting at very good health for this. Zebstrika is next to bat, and it might have Stomp. And Stomp is scary because Stomp can make me flinch, and I know it will outspeed Gushers. I have to stay in and hope to God it has Pursuit, doesn't it? I was gonna say if it does flinch me, I could switch. I think this Zebstrika knows Pursuit! This is her ace. It's Electric type, level 32. And it knows Flame Charge. I've got to get out. I've got to get out. I feel like this is the best play. We're confused. Come on back, Penelope. Hopefully. Pursuit? Are you kidding me? Like, that's what? I'm so confused right now. Gushers! It does have Stomp! Yuck! Come on, Gushers! Yes, hidden power! This is not gonna be enough unless we crit. Not quite enough. I need to take it out with one more hidden power. The problem with that is if it flinches me, I'll have to switch. And I know this has pursuit. If it does that, Gushers dies. If I switch now, I might be able to take a single pursuit. But I believe in Gushers' hidden power. This comes down to one flinch. Yeah! Hidden power, Gushers! And that's it for ELESA! Yes, it is! There you go, Team Odon! That fight was a wild roller coaster! And that couldn't be more fitting for the theme of ELESA. That's it for Nimbasa City and ELESA. There we go, Gushers and Lau. Whoo! Oh, wow, what a wild ride of a fight. I love no healing challenges because they bring out the meticulous strategy. Every turn has an impact on this game. And the PP up that I was given in the Joyan Avenue saved their lives! Because Gushers would have died to an energy ball, and there's no way she'd be able to outspeed that Joltik. Well, now you're an even more wonderful trainer than I expected. Your sweet fighting style swept me off my feet. Take this, Karma, and we get the Volt Badge. I've got no idea what it's called. The Bolt Badge, I think, not the Volt Badge. It's the Bolt Badge from ELESA. Ah, the Bolt Badge. If you have 4 badges, Pokemon up to level 50 will obey you. So we're never gonna have a problem with that, of course. And she gives us the move she used against us, against Lau in that fight. TM72 Volt Switch. Holy crap, that'll be pretty decent, I bet, for Catherine and Marcus at some point. Who can learn Volt Switch? Probably just Catherine, but I'd like to double check and see, of course. Anybody. Just Catherine. And I'll wait that one out for now. So, that was a wild fight. I can't believe that that's how that went, but it turned out in our favor. It was not as clean cut as I had once thought. All because I didn't give Lout something other than Ancient Power, but luckily he was able to pull through. These two fought wonderfully, and I hope their debut battle as real Team Odon was enjoyable for you all to watch. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, smash that like button for me, crush it to death. It means the world to me, and I know you guys enjoyed that fight. I had a wild time with it. I'm sitting here sweating. It was so good. And if you want to see more Wedlocks like this, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to be notified of all future uploads for this channel. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next episode when we make our way to Driftvale City, home of the 5th gym leader of the game, with goal in mind to find the Moonstone for our little Jigglypuff Trixie. We will get her evolved in the next episode if she doesn't die, and I have been babying Team Toxic a little bit. They have done a lot for our team, and they deserve to sit in the back for a little while. But once we get Trixie evolved, look out, everybody. Team Toxic will bring pain to everyone. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. What a wild fight that was.